Welcome to San Diego, California, America's classiest city. We're here at Snapdragon Stadium to witness one of the best moments of bowl season each and every year, the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Bringing the heat. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Virginia Tech's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players.
A full dive to haul that one in.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
He's looking to throw. Time to find the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got the first down, looking for more. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's got great speed. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play.
He's got it down the left side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one. Working on the right. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Gonna look downfield again. Fires into the end zone. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just pure
all bottled up it. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They're working that left side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. They're setting up the screen. Runs through the tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Hokies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to go up top. Let's it fly. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Using his feet. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he waltzes into the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism. I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not...
Breaks into the open and makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum.
It's a seam wide open. The 30. Running inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fires into the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that. Makes the grab inside the 30. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And the returner is stopped. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Using his legs to buy some time. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. The Falcons line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. On the move at the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got his man to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor, or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stretch you with his feet, stretch you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Falcons in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. And the Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete to the left, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Already got a hand on it, it's blocked. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the...
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Wants to fire on second down. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Encroachment defense. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still first and goal. Handoff from the gun. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Got his man. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, BG. And the extra point was good. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Davis looking to pass. Release to the back. Got a man. It's John. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's John. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Quarterback making checks. Davis will throw. Pulls it in. At the 35, he's got room. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone, but the officials are signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies!
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on. They finally rustle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Now they'll run the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
The Falcons will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And he loses the football. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Hokies are in the hurry up. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Throwing on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Bowling Green, 21.
On the move from inside his 5.
Returner brings it out to the 13.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late. Up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
They'll start this drive with a pass. On target to the left. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. If there's time to pad the stats. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.